that's my last time.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
It's NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. In the season before, they completely controlled the series 3-0. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Olajuwon, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Jackson with the screen. Here's George. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside, KD. Excellent D there from George.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to James. Wembanyama, a screen. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Both free throws good from James. And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them.
Elijah Wan with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Elijah Wan. Out to Anthony. Over George. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Yep, it counts.
Incredibly smooth, highly skilled. Paul George creating for himself.
Now here's Barnes. Brooks, left side. Wants to get it to KD and does. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls. And KD drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Sinks the triple.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Just 2 to shoot. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And 1:01 left in the first. James outside, inside, Wembanyama.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And stolen by James. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. In the corner, it's Ingram. Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And that one's good. Durant.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now Heinrich. Still without a basket. James in the high post. And James throws it down.
And when you leave someone open on Heinrich's team, he is going to find them. Truly a selfless play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, up by 7. Live from Little
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
To the paint, here's McGrady, and yes, it's good. McGrady's got his first bucket of the night.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
Pass to Wembanyama. Alvarado with it. Back to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Wants to get it to Olajuwon, and does.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. And Barnes sends it back. McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by James. Outside for Lewis. Pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Ingram, and a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
McGrady outside. Back to Horford. To the wing on the left. McGrady outside. Pass to Whitmore. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Nowitzki. 5 points in the game. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to Brooks, who is outside. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's George. Brooks grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here is Nowitzki. 7 points in the game. The shot comes out. McGrady outside. Picked by Horford. Back to McGrady. Paul George with the steal. And now, in transition is Hinrich. Here we go. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
And Whitmore throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Down low. And the dunk by James.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Durant. Outside, Horford. And the three off target. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Wembanyama. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
To the right side. Outside Jackson. Launches a 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
KD's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outstanding dunk from Paul George. This is why the defense can't let him get too deep.
Here's KD. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 10-point game. Back to McGrady. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Releases. And there's another one for the Pistons.
That's a great look from KD. Knew exactly what the defense was doing and delivered the pass right on time.
James outside. Jackson down low. Here's Wembanyama. The shot misses. And it's Detroit's ball. Trailing here by 8. Durant in the corner. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. KD's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
The Thunder leading by 7. Wembanyama down low. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
This is where Jackson's anticipation skills come in, turning them over and then igniting the fast break.
Strother, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody is ready for this. And the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call. You need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 9. Now here's Heinrich. No scoring in this one. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Pass to Jackson. Now Alvarado. Elijah Wan with the block. Outside, KD. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
KD is confident with that quick pull-up.
Nowitzki up top. To the middle. Here's George. And it's sent back by KD. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Nowitzki inside. 7 points in the game. Count it.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Pistons trailed by 7. McGrady with the ball. Pass to Strother. Back to McGrady. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Number 6.
The Thunder leading by 7. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Heinrich outside. It's Nowitzki on the wing. 9 points in the game so far.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
First free throw is good.
Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
Nowitzki hits them both. Here's Anthony. Still scoreless. And it's Lyles in the corner. Lyles with the screen. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Outside Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Number 30, Ingram. Brandon Ingram.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's James. And the shot goes down. James has got 8.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Nowitzki outside. And the Thunder another 3.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Right side Hardaway. Picked by Williams. Pass to Lyles. Outside Anthony. Outside Hardaway. Takes a three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Thunder leading by 12. Now Alvarado. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Whitmore. That one wide left.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Nowitzki. To the left side wing. Shoots over Lyles. Picks it out to Nowitzki. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Showing what a skilled passer he is. Ingram with the beautiful dime there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the Thunder making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. And he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
James right side. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Back to Barnes. Driving inside. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Ingram missing.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
KD looking around. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
I still marvel at the guard-level skills for a player that size of Kevin Durant.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's James. And James throws it down.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
McGrady outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Here's McGrady. Offline with his three. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
McGrady. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Got that one up quick. And 12 points for Scotty Barnes. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
He gets it in there.
This just in. Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
And here is James. Pass to Jackson. Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Oklahoma City.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The raw talent of Kevin Durant is mind-blowing. You can throw anything at him, and he'll get it done.
Now here's Heinrich. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came